I would not recommend investing in individual stocks for the average person. It's funny, like I have friends that run multi-billion-dollar hedge funds, and we always laugh because when we talk about stocks, one of the things that'll happen is they'll be asked, hey, what should I invest in? What's a hot stock? And they basically say, just invest in the whole market. How do you do that? It's very simple. You could go through any online brokerage. There's E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, things like that. There's actually plenty of tutorials on there and a lot of good information that explains it, that you don't get overwhelmed. But I'm literally talking about two things, because each of the things that you're investing in are baskets of multiple securities. For example, when you invest in the S&P 500, it is literally 500 companies that you're investing in, but you get the exposure through one security. That's the beautiful part of it. Instead of trying to figure out what the 500 are, it's done for you. And it's the same thing if you invest in a bond fund. They're not going to invest in one bond. That's impossible because the face value of a bond is typically $1,000. They're going to spread it across multiple bonds. Even though you're investing in two technical ticker symbols, you're ultimately getting exposure to hundreds, if not thousands, of companies as a result. You're ending up getting diversification from there. The key, though, is to dollar cost average. I don't know if the market's going up or down in a given week or month or even year. Typically on a year basis, it's going up, but you can't time it. You can't only be in on the good years and only be out for the bad years. And the interesting thing, they've done studies where they've gone back and they've looked at being out of the market on the best performing days. And the best performing days, ironically, come out after the worst performing days. In those best performing days, if you had missed those best performing days, you would have literally missed out on 80% of the total performance just by missing out on those best days. And you're talking about a small handful of days over a long period of time. If you like what you see, subscribe and share.